Welcome to I Survived La Chancla podcast, the podcast where we dive into hilarious, sometimes terrifying, and always relatable stories of growing up with La Chancla. I am Carmela, your host, here to explore the cultural traditions, superstitions, and lessons that shaped us, one smack at a time. So grab your cafecito, get comfortable, and let's get started. Welcome to another episode of I Survived La Chancla. I hope everyone is doing well and is doing great. Today's episode, it marks a special one because it will be my last one. To celebrate that, I have a special guest. Her name is Dell.
Hey. Here I am.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, first I want to say congratulations to you.
Oh, thank you.
This is amazing. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I am Carmela's cousin, one of many.
All right, one of many.
And I'm a realtor. I'm a mom. I am me.
Everything I have written down right here. A TikToker?
I'm trying. I'm not trying to be famous. That's what I get paid.
I was like, me too. What do I gotta do? I don't want nobody to know my business. No, I don't want to put that, but I want to get paid.
That's right.
Wow, that's okay. Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so today, like I said, it's going to be the last episode. So, enjoy it.
She saved the best for last.
I sure did. Okay, so we're going to get nosy because you know how Hispanics can be. We're just nosy. We want to know everything. Where you at? How'd you get
curious,
there?
okay?
Overly curious. I want to congratulate you on your success, your family, everything. You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
So what would you say was your biggest influence in life?
My biggest influence in life would probably be my life experiences. We struggled a lot, and so it was important for me to help my family and children not have so many struggles.
That's good. A lot of times we don't think about the struggles that we go through, like our kids actually feel it, and we try so hard not to let them feel it, but they're smart, they're not dumb.
So smart.
So describe a day in the life of Dale.
The day in the life of Dale. Well, my career now is afforded me flexibility, which that's part of the reason why I chose to do this, because it's so important for me to have slow mornings. And when I say slow mornings, I drop the kids off and I come home and take a moment for me. So I enjoy that.
That's good. A lot of people don't get to do that, and they forget to do that. Yeah. And I believe that the way you start off your morning is the way you're going to continue your day. So and that's why, like with my daughter, we're in the ride to school, and I see her in a bad mood. I'm like, come on, let's get out of it, because you're just going to amargar everybody else.
That's true.
You're going to amargar everybody else.
Yeah, and it'll carry on to the next thing that you do.
Yeah.
And it is, your mindset has a lot to do with you and the outcome, because there are things that are going to happen that you probably are not going to be happy about, but it's how you think that will change the circumstances for you.
How you handle it.
Yeah.
That's what I always say, like, especially like when you're angry and stuff, it's like in your mind it's the best time to say something, but it's really not. Like, I've learned that the hard way.
Me too.
But I'm that bitch that will say what everybody else is thinking, but won't say it.
Me too. I feel like people use that in me, that voice, because they know I'm going to speak up, and I'm like, but everybody was thinking it. And a lot of times I've learned just keep your mouth shut.
I've learned that, and then in the situation, I'm like, just keep your mouth shut. Just keep your mouth shut. And what I'll be saying,
your mouth just be opening.
No, I give my whole 2 cents where it's not welcome, not wanted, not needed. But I'm there, yes. With a full head of advice. Let me tell you what you're doing wrong.
That's right. That's right. And let me help you because we want to help everybody. Okay.
Well, that's turkey law. I don't know if you see my YouTube, but I just recently, like last week, got on YouTube and everything, and that was one of my things was turkey law was shit.
Don't you remember? That's okay. That was last week, girl. I remember what I did this morning.
What were we just talking about? Oh my god, this went blank. The turkey. Oh yeah. Oh shit, I forgot it. What was it? Oh yeah, that if you start like the turkey law is like don't do this at people's house when you go to Thanksgiving. Don't start telling them everything they're doing wrong. Every life choice they made was wrong because they're not gonna listen. You're just gonna push them away.
Yeah.
So I say that for Thanksgiving, because that's when families get together and they're like, "What? Your mom was never like that, but." Her mom was always like so quick to criticize like our weight or how we treated our parents or whatever, and she wasn't the only one. It was all like
they
that.
were all like that.
They all wanted to whoop my ass. I bet you. No, I'm like, why? I mean, they're all mean. They were mean to me. I tried telling my mom, and she didn't believe me. She's like,
I just remember anytime Godmother was around, I was like, uh-oh, she in trouble. We got away with everything because Godmother was around.
I know. She's fixing to do some stupid shit to top it all off.
We're okay.
They're going to forget we're throwing eggs at the cars. Karma's going to top it off as a
yes, girl. God.
Gotta keep shit going, right?
Yeah, so aside from my slow morning, I wake up unemployed every single day, so I have to tell myself, hey, you've got to make phone calls, you've got to reach people, you've got to make videos, you've got to tell people you're there to help them so that you can make income. Otherwise, I'm broke every single day because I literally wake up unemployed.
Wow. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I always thought that like realtors just got a paycheck and then the commission of the house was extra.
Yeah. Nope.
So that's like the only paycheck. That's the only paycheck.
That's the only paycheck.
That's the only paycheck. I mean,
yeah. So like, if I don't have, no, if I don't have clients, then I don't make any money. So I really wake up. Almost every realtor wakes up every day unemployed. And so our goal is to get out there and tell people about what we can provide for you. And sometimes it's a benefit that I get paid for, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's them telling somebody else, hey, Dale can help you, because that's what I want to do. I want to help people. So yeah, basically it's a day in my life is beautiful. I love it.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Let's see somebody happy, you know what I'm saying, with, just because we're so quick, we're like, to find something, you know what I'm saying, like something, and then you fixate on that, like, oh my God, that, and then it just starts bringing more. That's me. I'll be like, I'm fine, I'm finally cool, like, I don't even, maybe a day, I'm like, I don't have anything to do. And like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't even know. Like,
yeah, girls, I make those days for nothing to do. Okay, that's part of the reason I got into this, because sometimes I don't want to do nothing,
right.
And I want to be able to be like, okay, I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
So eventually, it'll get there, or maybe retirement age. But right now, I have to make it happen.
And you know what? That's a good mentality right there. That that you understand that you have to make it happen. Because you know what? Nobody else gonna make it for you.
Nobody, and nobody cares.
I know. They don't like, this bitch. Oh yeah, doing that. Okay, well yeah.
That's right.
So yeah.
If you want it, go get it.
Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna get it. And that's what I see. And I also say that you should surround yourself around people that are like kind of have a common goal toward. They are going toward the same goal. Because I believe that if you hang out with someone que está toda amargada, like, oh my God, I hate life, I don't want change, that shit rubs off on you.
100%.
And you'd be like, yeah, well, I don't want to do shit either.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's like that with everything in life. Like, I mean, you see one person yawn, you start yawning. So
yeah.
It really is. Everything is contagious.
Yeah.
So make sure you hang out with people who have good contagion.
Right. Well, hang out with me.
I gotta go.
Right. So, what advice would you give your younger self?
That's a good question. Let's see. I think my younger self should know it's going to never get easier. You're going to get stronger.
Okay, I like that. So, keep going, right? Don't give up, bitch. It ain't done yet.
Don't you give up, girl.
I look at my younger self and I'm like, bitch, just go lay down. Go lay down. You've done enough. You've done enough for everybody. Just go lay down.
I mean, take a nap. Let's go do some time out here.
Right? And just stay there until somebody comes to get you. Yeah. So what inspired you to be a realtor? Oh, just besides the schedule, the
The flexibility,
flexibility.
yeah, and I just they are a whole bunch of professionals, and so really I want to help people, and this is a way I can help people and all walks of life. So whether you have $100,000 or you have $100 million, I can help you.
How about 10,000? Not even 10,000. What about 10,000 below?
I can help you. I can help you get to where your goal is, and you have to remember a goal takes steps.
Time.
It's a process. And so as long as we discuss what your goal is, count on me to help you get to that goal.
That's awesome. I was telling my son about, you're a realtor. He goes, you're going to talk to her, right? And I was
Yes.
like, yes, I said it was.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And your goal is your goal. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to help you find a way to get to it. And I've got tons of vendors and resources. And do I know everything? No, but I will find out for you. I'll figure it out for you.
Because I think a lot of people are, besides the lazy part of actually going to go find out the information, is just like, it just seems like a lot. Like it's going to be too much. And it probably is, but these are big steps.
Yes.
Like you're getting a house, whole fucking house,
Yeah, it is a lot, and it takes a lot of emotional and mental drain. But just know it's not going to be forever. It's part of the process. And if you just keep it in your mind, it's a process, and everything has an ending to it. Pain is not always forever. The hard saving time is not always forever. Once you're done saving that, go spend that money after you get your house, okay? But it is a process, and it's not easy. But if you hold my hand the whole way, I promise you, we will get there.
Oh, that is so sweet. So what was something unusual that happened during the showing?
Unusual and scary, girl. Okay, let me tell you a story about my client that I had this past year. And so I have been in DFW my whole life. Okay, I grew up in Louisville part of my life, and Frisco was the other part of my life. And
shout out to Frisco.
Frisco.
Pecan, Second Street, to be exact. Oh wait, never mind. Maybe not Second Street, but Pecan.
They're all right there. Don't you worry. Main Street.
Except that one. No, I'm just kidding. That one right there. No,
you know who we're talking about.
Say hi to you. No, just kidding. I love all my cousins.
And so a lot of people don't know, Frisco has a hood still.
That is our hood.
It's our hood, okay? But I was in the hood, girl, in Dallas.
Wow.
Showing my client, and again, I work with all types of clients. And so whatever you make is what you make, and I want to help you get your dream. So we went to go see this house in Dallas, like South Dallas. And when I say hood, I mean hood, like next Friday hood. Wait, maybe it was the first one before next Friday. That hood, okay? So my client's there, I'm there, and usually realtors have these boxes that the other realtors put the key in for safety reasons, and only realtors have access to those boxes. And so I have an app on my phone that connects to all the boxes. Got the key to the streets, girl. Right. Okay.
See, what house is going to be into next Friday?
So my client's with me, and the lockbox is not on the door. And mind you, I am dressed to impress. Okay, I am trying to be the best professional possible in the hood with you. With my client, and I got to put on a brave face, but I am shaking, like scared. My heart is pounding.
You're like, this is a great neighborhood. You're shaking. You're shivering.
Well, see, all neighborhoods have crime, so I'm not judging that, because the richest people, they got crime in their neighborhood too.
Oh, really?
Okay, all neighborhoods have crime. I do not discriminate.
I bet you they're just like in single digits. Not in fucking, well, not my hood, but the hood over there.
I just tell you. So we get there. I couldn't find my box. It's it's on the side of the house, which is an odd place, but it happens. It was on their AC unit, and we had trouble getting out, and I hear dogs barking. It's all normal. trying to calm my client down because he's in between lunch because he can only meet me during his lunch break. And I'm like, okay, I'll meet you wherever you can. And so we get the key. I go up to the door and I hear the dogs barking. And the second I put the key in the hole, I hear a voice. Don't open that. And I'm like, where's that coming from? And I'm like, hi, I'm a realtor, because I have to announce myself everywhere I go. So I'm a realtor. I have an appointment. Your realtor allowed us and gave us access. And he's like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Don't go in there. And I'm like, I am so sorry. And I turn back to my client and I'm like, yeah, we're going to have to reschedule. We're going to have to reschedule. And so obviously he was very understandable. But the second, I call it my saving grace because the second I turned around to my client, I see like 4 police cars, coming up around the corner, about to raid somebody. And I'm like, I got to get out of here right now, now. So unusual and scary, but it's not normal because, there are squatters who...
I've heard about squatters like take it over.
Yeah.
It's like Christopher Columbus. I discovered this.
Yes, girl, there are some crazies.
And then by law, they have to go. It's a whole process thing.
Yeah, because the law is protecting the tenants or the buyers, and so you can't bypass the law. So it's a whole process, and it's not. It's a messed up system, but it's a messed up system for everything.
But the squatters, they're still they're on their side or the...
Well, it's not necessarily a side that they're choosing until you get to court. Everybody's innocent until proven guilty.
Unless you do guilty shit.
Yeah, until it's proven. Because you can do guilty things and it's not proven. So the squatter can say what they want and do what they want until they get in front of a judge, and then it becomes, okay, here's your verdict. Then that's when the law is enforced. So it's a process. It's a tricky situation. It's not always easy, not always fun. But
do you experience a lot of squatters?
I have not, but I've had some stories from agents that are in my brokerage who have, and I'm just like, thank goodness, I carry a mace and a tase.
Right. So don't try nothing funny.
Don't try. And I got hands.
And a heel. So, how do you handle clients with different tastes?
Well, everybody has their own taste. Mm-hmm. And so really it's what you want. I'm not discriminatory against anything or anyone, and you like it, that's you.
Mm-hmm. You pay for it.
That's you, yeah. Yeah. So if you like it, I like
it. Okay. And so how do you stay calm in high pressure situations and high pressure negotiations?
So you just have to keep your emotions out of it because it's not about me. Yeah. It's about my client, and I want to do what's right for my client. So it has happened where the other agent on the other side isn't being cooperative or just thinks they can one up me or they're so much better. But that's good for you. But I try and keep the emotion out of it because it's not about me. It's about who I'm representing, and I want to look out for their best interest.
I noticed you have put something. That now you have to go. I guess whenever you get a realtor, you have to sign something for them.
Yeah, a buyer's agreement. So back before this year, you could get a buyer. So once you have a listing, so you're selling somebody's house, you have an agreement already there, right? Mm-hmm. And so that agent is representing that client. Right. And so really the real estate agents who are bringing in buyers technically were representing that other client because they were already under contract with somebody. So now the law has sort of changed where if you are a buyer looking to purchase a home, you're going to have to sign an agreement saying she is representing me, even if it's for one day, one house, 6 months. It really depends on what you guys negotiate, but they kind of threw that out there because somebody sued. Well, Texas does the right thing always, but other states don't. And Texas is a different stay on its own. I mean, we're just bigger and better anyway.
Right.
And so somewhere in another state, people were unhappy with the representation that they were getting. So they sued the realtor
Company.
the association. So anybody that was under their umbrella. So if you're a realtor, you're under their umbrella because you're kind of paid for those fees and their
You gotta pay fees?
Oh yeah, you got to pay for everything, or you got to pay for everything. That's right.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yes. So basically, before the buyers weren't, it wasn't a clear understanding how the agent was going to get paid. Now this sort of draws the line that says, okay, this is my client and I'm going to pay my client. But when you work with me, I try and negotiate that with the other people. So just know if you're a buyer and you are trying to purchase a house with me, I probably won't, I'm going to negotiate my fee from the other party. As much as possible, I want to save money from you. So I don't want you to have to pay me. I want to try and negotiate that. And I'm a pretty good negotiator. And so you want somebody who's on your side. And so I want you to save the most money. And so if that means I don't get paid, then I won't get paid. But I want the best outcome for you. But you do have to sign an agreement. If you go into somebody's house that already has an agreement, a listing, you have to sign an agreement with that agent saying, okay, she's my representation. Okay, she's representing me. And then, easy comes after that. But like there are for sale by owner homes where there's not an agent on that side. And so you can be a buyer and you can go in there without an agent, but are you going to have somebody negotiate that? Are you going to have somebody fill out the contract? Because the contract is legal binding. I mean, do you know that knowledge? Do you know what the terms are? Do you know what the wording is? That's why you hire an agent. And as a buyer's agent, you hire somebody who really wants the best for you. And I really want the best for whoever.
That's good. That's awesome. I spoke to somebody who cares and loves you dearly, and
I'd like to know who that is.
and they had mentioned that a lot of your work goes unpaid for, but you will still go that extra mile to make their dream come true.
That is very true. I love whoever said that. That's so sweet, and I can't believe they said that because so I have represented a few people where I didn't make any money off of the deal. It maybe took 60 days. And remember, mind you, I don't get a paycheck. I only get paid when the deal is done. And that's if I negotiated it with the other party because I don't want to take it out of my buyer's pocket. So, and sometimes it's my seller. If the seller needs to sell and it did happen, a seller needed to sell and they could not pay me after we had agreed, I'm okay with that. As long as your outcome was what you needed, I'm totally happy with it.
Wow.
So it does happen. I mean, it's hard because I don't make any money unless the deal is closed. And once it's closed, I only make what I negotiated. And I value myself very much. And I hope that my clients see my value. And if they are not able to pay me, okay, I understand that. I'm happy that you got your house and I'm happy that you got your dreams to come true. My dream is to make sure that your dream comes true.
Wow. I bet you there's not too many people. I know there's not too many people like you at all because, wow, that just says a lot about your character.
Thank you.
And I think your mom has a lot to do with it.
She does. She's amazing.
Your mom, let me tell you, my mom always admired your mom. And I never knew why. Like, I never knew what happened or nothing. But she just always, Dalia is strong. She's one of the strongest, you know what I'm saying? Like, she always, she had this special thing for your mom,
I love that. I love that. My mom is amazing. Thank you, Mom. She's actually one of the, I can count maybe on two hands with family who actually support me. And friends, and she is one person that I can count on. It says she supports me in this endeavor, but that's what moms do, right?
Yeah. Even though if you don't even agree, if we don't agree with our kids' choices, we still I got your back.
Yes.
It's crazy because I would do anything for my kids.
Yes.
So, what's the craziest request you have gotten from a client?
Ooh. That's a good question. I don't have a lot of craziness. I mean, aside from them saying that they want something, and then when we get there, it's not what they want.
Like liars.
we gotta start. I'm like, okay, let's break it down. What are you actually looking for? And that's part of my job. My job is to get to the bottom of what they really are looking for. Sometimes they think that it's what they want, and when we get there, they're like, that's not what I want.
The buyer should already be prepared.
I drove 2 hours away, and that's not what you want.
Wow. Well, I hope your reward is as big as the Titanic. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that there's not a lot of people like you out there. I don't think anybody, you know what I'm saying, will like purposely be like, hey, you know what, your dream comes before mine. You know, I got you. Yeah. Even though I don't get paid. Like that is, like I said, a lot of character, and that says a lot about you. And yeah,
I love it. I wouldn't change it. I mean, if I had more money, it'd be even better. But I wouldn't change it.
That's good. So have you met any celebrities?
I have. Okay, I've seen celebrities because I work at the Star in Frisco. And so the Cowboys practice there. So I've seen them off and on the bus. I've seen my other co-agents who have met celebrities in person, but I have not. And I think, to me, everyone is flesh and bones, so I don't see them as other people see them. I only see them as just people. Yeah. So even if I did, it wouldn't be like starstruck. I'm not that type of person. I'm just like, oh, hi, how are you?
That's cool. I don't know. It depends on if it's somebody that I like. I might be like, oh my god, that's your guy.
No, yeah. I mean, there's so many people I've seen. I don't go up to people. I don't bother them. Like, they're, to me, flesh and bone. They're just human like me. And if you want to come say hi to me, that's great. I'll say hi back. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to say hello and all of that. All that jazz.
Yeah, well, that's good. You're one of a few, I'll tell you that, girl.
Well, I think so too.
I know if I would have seen. Well, it depends on who it is. I don't have too many people that I would put on a pedestal.
Right.
Like the grupo, what is it? Firme. Okay. The lead singer. Yeah. Yeah, he's mine. Don't look at him.
Noted.
He's not cute. You know how like when we were little, oh, that's my boyfriend. Oh, that's my boyfriend. Especially on Saved by the Bell.
Oh yes,
that was my boyfriend.
What are you talking about?
Or Beverly Hills 90210.
Yeah.
Dylan was my homie. Yes. That was my honey. Dylan and Jason, those were the ones.
Girl, we like the same kind.
I'm still looking for my Dylan. He might be like 60 years old now.
That's okay. They mature.
All right. Some slower than others.
Right.
What 2 things do you recommend for a first-time buyer to do when purchasing a home?
That's a good question. Number 1, look at your budget and be realistic. Because if you're a first-time buyer, just remember it's not your forever home. It's your first home. So it's your starter home. And just keep an open mind. Like, this home is going to fund your dream home or your next home. So that's number 1. And number 2 is trust the process, because it is a process.
Yeah, sure.
It doesn't just happen in an instant. I mean, sometimes, you can get a clear to close from your lender. Sometimes you have the money and you're like, here, let's do this. But the paperwork still has to get processed and you still want to go through an inspection. So just trust it.
Those are 2 good recommendations. And stop being lazy. Get up and go do it.
Don't do it. Call me.
Yeah, call her.
That's number 1. Call me.
So, can people with no credit or bad credit?
It depends. If you have got cash, yes, you can. So cash is king, of course, and you don't have to have credit to buy things unless you need it. Right? A credit is a loan. So if you have to get qualified for a loan, then you have to have good credit, right? Yeah. But if you got cash, you don't need a credit. Who cares?
Like, go buy it.
Who cares?
Okay. Well, so I know like people, like me, I don't check my credit because I'm scared. I'm like, it's gonna go down. I haven't purchased anything in my name, but it's gonna go down for some reason.
You should check it. You should check it because there's a lot of fraud too. People, trying to steal identity, even bad credit people. Okay?
Really? Like, I don't even have to do it. Throw my shit back at me and be like, bitch, you go fix your shit. I can't do shit with your stolen information.
You're good. Well, I mean, if you don't have, like, if you're trying to establish credit, reach out to me because I have vendors who will help you with getting your credit score up. And you don't, some of them you have to pay, depends on what service you want, and some of them you don't. Like, that service is already included in what they're going to help you when they give you the money to loan you the money for the house.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, I don't know if you know, but at a 580 credit score, you can qualify for a house.
I saw that. I saw one of your videos.
You could do that. But it really matters on how much income you make and how much you're going to spend and what type of loan you're going to use. Mm-hmm. So it does vary. So it's not impossible though. Like you can get your credit score up. Mm-hmm. We can work on it.
And there's a lot of different ways I see now. Like there's that chime builder or whatever that if you just pay your bills with that card, it'll accumulate. You know, it's stuff like that.
Get I think it's an unsecured card. Mm-hmm. It might be a secured card. I'll have to double check on that. But you get it. You basically pay a fee for that card first to use it, and then you establish credit that way. But there's so many ways that you can establish your credit and get it up. And again, everything's a process, so it's not going to happen in 30 days, 60 days. Yeah. It could take you 6 months. It can take you a year. It can take you 2 years. It doesn't matter. A goal is steps.
The goal, yeah.
Okay?
It's the waiting process and just, waiting.
Just remembering what the outcome that you want. And if that's really what you want, then you're going to work for it.
That's good. We were looking into renting a home. And then I was thinking about calling you, right? And I was like, but this is just a rent home. Like, what is this good? So I tried doing it on my own. Yeah. And I was like, I had to meet this one lady over here at this one time, and then I forgot that I do it over here at this other time. And I'm like, oh my God. So when I called them back, they were like, yeah, bitch, we ain't fucking with you no more. We ain't fucking with you. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, so it's just even renting was a lot. And then it got me to thinking too, like, I'm over here paying them $2,000 a month. Maybe I think it was going to be more, like $2,500 a month. Yeah. I was going to pay them $2,500 a month, and then I knew a friend of mine that was selling his house that he bought probably like a couple years. I don't know how a year long ago, but his payments were like, I know they're probably not that low now, but like $800. Yeah. And he was just like, I can't believe you're paying that much in rent. And I'm like, that's how much it is, Yeah. And he was like, wow. He's like, you need to look into buying a house, and you're more, whatever you're paying toward the rent is going to go toward your new house. And I'm like, damn, that's right.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's great. Even under 1,000, like, yes, there are so many people, and that's why now the market is the way it is, because so many people have gotten homes. Even if it was scary for them, they got the house. Mm-hmm. They made the effort and got it, and now it's paying off. And so what I'd like to tell everybody is think about it like that. The inflation is not going to get any better. Like prices are going to keep going up and up and up. And so if you bought 2 years ago, amazing. If you buy now, amazing. If you buy in 2 years, okay.
That's what you want to do.
It's your choice. But the end thing is just buy it. Believe in yourself, you can do it. Because otherwise, you're making somebody else richer.
Yeah,
you're paying their bills.
Yeah, and then especially in a rent, like I don't even think about it. I'm like, these buildings have like 8 each, and they all pay like $2,000, close to $2,000. Yeah. Just imagine that when somebody just had to go and buy one property one time, and then now look, they're making. Yeah. Wow. Well, I hear that the house business, flipping houses, and really all that. That's a pretty,
it's a great investment.
Yeah, great investment, especially if you have knowledge in it. You know what I'm saying? You know what to do, right steps to do. And there's people like you that will show people. You know what I'm saying? And that's awesome. I think that's very.
Thank you. Part of the reason it is because I didn't have anybody to show me, and nobody wants to be like, okay, you need to do this, you need to do this. But I needed somebody to show me. I needed somebody to tell me, okay, you're wasting your money. Okay, hey, you can afford it. Hey, there's a way to do it. I'm telling you, you can afford it. There's a way to do it. It might take some time, but it's okay. Yeah. Same thing as losing weight. Like, I got an end weight goal. It takes time. I'm like, dang.
I know, girl. Like, I worked one time, and I'm like, I still feel it. You go nowhere. What the fuck? I'm gonna go do it again.
I know, and that's hard, right?
It is, man. It's very discouraging. because I want to see. Oh no, well, I've been doing it. I was on the Almi diet, and I lost like 30 pounds, and like within 3 months, it was a lot of like discipline because it was only meat and water, and so it messed with my digestive system because my stomach was not used to this pure shit. It was used to everything else.
That wasn't a good time.
No, it wasn't. I was like literally throwing up every day. But I think it's because I didn't do it 100% the way you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
And because this is a very jealous diet. Like you go all in or you're fucked. You know what I'm saying? There's no half-ass. There's no. I learned that shit. I don't recommend the Almond diet unless you go do your research 100%. Like 100%. Because you can lose weight and you'll feel better. I felt so much better. But besides throwing up part.
Yeah. Well, same thing with cleaning a house. Okay. Discipline. But you can do it.
Right. Would you recommend this career path to a family member or a friend?
Absolutely.
You would?
Absolutely. You just know that you wake up every day unpaid. And
Yeah, that's a hard part right there.
and you're not going to get paid unless you work it. Unless you work. Unless you get out. Unless you make the phone calls. Unless you put your name out there. Unless you show people you know what you're doing. You know what you're talking about. Absolutely. Why not?
Right. What's the most rewarding thing about your job? And I think I could already tell when you said, making other people's dreams come true.
Yeah, I love it. It's beautiful to see the smiles when, especially first-time home buyers, because I've worked with some people who are not first-time home buyers, but it's still an investment to them. It's a big move. Some people are downsizing. Some people want big space. Some people family member passed away and they have a house that they just need to get rid of. But the reward is whatever their goal is. I love that I got to be a part of their goal.
That's cool. That's really cool. Okay, now we're gonna gear to something else a little bit. We're gonna do about parenting. Kids, do you love them or hate them? No, I'm just kidding. Well, depends on what day. Sometimes los quiero, pero los quiero más lejos. And then like my kids, last month they had this a week off no, it was fall break.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm like, what the fuck is it? You get a whole week? We didn't even get nothing in, not even Halloween. You had to go all month. We got our shit in November. That's when you got that one, barely even a week. Sometimes they made you go one day out of that week.
Right.
But now they got another week in November.
I know. It's like probably once a month. If you add it up, it's a whole week off.
And then I'm like, I want to, the teacher be like, why? Why? Like, I don't know. Why? This is too much. I didn't sign up for this shit. But I think with ours, like back in the day, I remember starting school in September.
Yeah.
Like in September. And right now it's like 1st of August. I love that. Oh, I love that part. When they started, I'm like, oh yeah, let's go buy some school supplies.
Make it out.
Right. You want it? Let's go print. Not those pencils, they're too expensive. No, but it's yeah.
Yeah, I mean, types are different though too. They also are. Have you seen the math that they do? Like, I'm like, what are you doing?
No, I'm glad I'm the only one. I had a teacher write me back and be like, "This is the wrong way." She said, "Like, I was taught that say you put 45 plus 55. You have the 45 on top, you have the 55 on bottom, and you go on the last row first. You do that one, and if you have to put more on top for the next one, then you do that. Simple as that. It was simple, right? No, now they got these lines with these little lines in between them, and you got to figure out in between. And I'm like, what the? And so she told me, hey, we have a parent math night. Why can't you just leave this shit the way it was? I don't get it.
Oh, God.
My whole education was a fucking fluke. It was a lie.
I think it's Christopher Columbus.
Christopher, I just found out last year.
I heard you say that.
He didn't discover shit.
I mean, I learned that a long time ago.
Well, somebody might send out a memo, hey, Christopher Columbus did not. I'm like, because I was told, I remember coloring the fucking pages, the Nina and the Pinta and the Santa Maria and the whole everything. And these motherfuckers never made it here. Why would they even tell us that? Like, did you think that?
In 1942, the ocean sailed.
Right. I mean, And this fool, all he discovered was syphilis. I mean, he just gave us syphilis. Like, damn.
I did read. I heard your podcast. I was like, I think I learned that later on in school.
So you didn't learn it in like in your younger years.
Well, in my younger years, I learned, Christopher Columbus discovered.
Okay, so I wasn't the only
In
one.
my
I was
later years, I learned that one true.
Yeah, well, I learned that shit just last year. I was watching something or whatever, and it was like, yeah, Christopher Columbus didn't discover America. And I'm not texting everybody. Did Christopher Columbus discover America? No, they didn't. I'm like, what? And then my son comes, yeah, there's Pluto's on a planet. The fuck? Why? Why didn't they tell me? Right? It was there on the fucking solar system map thing that I saw. Like, it's just no, I don't know. It's just like,
Everybody's just trying.
Right. Okay.
Doing our best.
Right. That's what I said to the teachers. If you were full too, then shame on you. um. What's your most Mexican mom move? What do you do that's like the ultimate Mexican thing there?
Making tortillas.
Hey.
That's the Mexican thing I can do. And I'm pretty good at it.
Really? Oh, I made some the other day. My son, I thought they looked a little lopsided and shit. I was like, damn, I know my grandma's didn't look like that. She probably flipped it and grabbed it. So I gave it to my son, my little one. He was just eating them up. And then so later on, I was doing a grocery list, and I'm like, what do we need to get for groceries? He goes, you need to buy some of them tortillas that you gave me the other day. And I was like, those were homemade. Well, I want some of those. I was like, what?
Good job.
So I was like, I know. But see, at first they came out all hard. Like really hard. It would be like, I flipped it over one time and it'd be like, boom. Like that. I think something's wrong.
You folded it and it cracked open?
Yeah, all cracked open, yeah. And see, I remember when grandma used to make tortillas, like whoever was there first would get the first one, go put some butter on it, and bam.
All day long.
Man, our homemade Lunchables were weenie on a fork on the fire, on the gas stoves. Put the shit, go put a tortilla, man.
Good.
That's why I hate that my kids don't get to experience the grandma thing because they don't know. They don't.
They don't know. But that's probably the closest thing I get to it. Or if I had a lot to drink, I play the music real loud in Spanish. Do you have the other?
Right. Depends on what mood I'm in.
I mean, I gotta keep the cultures going.
Right.
The traditions.
That I see that it's modernized now. Like it's not so much how it was back then. Like the gender roles, the gender role, it was the mom stayed at home and the dad, would go work and make the living for,
Yeah.
and then I remember the time when the women were rising or whatever, and they would be like, no, it's 50-50, I'd be like, yeah, bitch, it is 50-50. No, I don't want 50-50 either. You know why I don't want 50-50? Because I don't want to go work and go do your job.
I know that shit.
Do I want to be outside in the heat? No. Mm-hmm. I'll do 40. I'll take 40%. But I see that changing, and then now you see the women working and the guys staying at home. Mm-hmm. And when I first started seeing that, I was like, lazy ass, that was because I come from that time. Yeah. But then I started seeing okay, maybe her job pays more, or maybe her job is more beneficial.
He's doing what she's not able to do while she's working, and that's technically what we're doing. Well, back then we don't do that now.
Right.
You were doing what your husband or spouse couldn't do because he was out there working, or he was out serving the country, or whatever he was out doing.
Yeah. Down. It's crazy. It is so crazy. Oh yeah. Okay, so we have a little game we're gonna play.
Ooh.
And
I like games.
Well, you're gonna win a big old hug. Okay, no wait. We're gonna ask you a couple more questions, and then we're gonna go on to the game. Okay. What's you already said that one. What's one thing you would change about society?
The 50-50 rule.
Which I'm not 50. Stop saying that. I would take 40.
No, I think I would change that everybody would just see everybody else as a human. We're just skin and bones. You're not better than me. I'm not better than you. It doesn't matter what your title is. I mean, you could be a janitor or you could be the president of the United States. You're still human. At the end of the day, you're gonna die.
Right.
We put our pants on the same way every morning.
Yeah.
We're not better than each other. So simmer down.
Right. Well, there's a lot of people that
simmer down
want to go, and I guess when they see one up somebody, they one ups, or like, oh, they're sad, I'm not. Like, you know,
yeah, it's crazy. I wish society would simmer down. Okay.
I wish there wouldn't be so much hate.
Yeah.
Like, people hate each other for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even know what this person, like, I think women are more guilty of this, but men are getting up there too because they're starting to be chismosos.
Yes,
but women, like, say if there was a room full of 10 women, right?
Gosh.
One bitch comes in, right? And then they're gonna say, oh, there's gonna be people talking, you know, they're gonna perform those groups and talking about why, like, why what? I mean, like, and then I think about it, like, why would, whenever I see somebody come in a room, what's my reason to say something? Like, what is it? Do I think she's better than me, or does she have more than me? But we're not all, like, in that sense that we all come from different cloths. You know, we're not gonna have the same background. We're not. But in my mind, like, oh, fuck you, bitch, I suffer for you. I don't like it because you didn't suffer.
Yeah. I think it aligns with what I say. We're all human. Like, like, just simmer down.
All right, go sit down. Okay, what's the wildest thing you've ever done that no one knows? I won't tell.
Oh gosh. Pass. I don't know. I mean, my nickname used to be Crazy D, so I did a lot of crazy things.
I never saw you in there, Tyler.
Girl, you were doing crazy things. That's like, you're crazy top my crazy.
Yeah. If you could start a rumor about yourself, what would it be? This bitch is badass.
Duh.
You didn't know that? Now, what is the craziest rumor you've heard about yourself?
That I'm crazy.
That's a rumor.
I mean, I don't know. I'm sure I hear a lot of things. I just am like, that's your opinion.
All right, your opinion is none of my business.
None of mine.
What's the funniest thing that's happened to you at work?
Okay, well, I considered the story earlier. It was funny. It's like, saved my life.
Oh my god, I could just imagine 4 cars going.
Good Lord, girl.
You're like, they're here to save me.
I seriously thought they were.
We need to raid someone else. You save me, we'll have to come later.
Somebody heard my call.
Okay, if you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Red wine? Is that food?
Hey, it can be, yeah. Some people gotta get it through a tube, so you get your wine through a tube.
Hey, that's okay with me.
You're ringing the bell. I need another one. Okay. So now here goes the games. This one is called Pronto Thinking.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say 2 things. You're gonna tell me which one you prefer. Coke or water?
Coke.
Why not? Not even like. Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Neither. I want to sleep in and I want to go to bed early.
Yeah. Breakfast or dinner?
Dinner.
Summer or winter?
Fall.
Love or money?
Love.
Stay in or go out?
Stay in.
Early or late?
Early.
Shy or outgoing?
I'm shy.
Cat or dog?
Dog.
I know. Red or black?
Black.
Sunny days or rainy days?
Rainy days.
Wine or beer? Mom or dad?
Grandma?
I remember your dad, for every time he knew I was eating or he would see me, he would yell out my name so fucking loud. I'd be like, oh my God. He'd be like, Carmen! Like I'm talking about from your grandma's corner. I would be way over here at grandma's house and you would yell out my name. Oh my god,
You run faster.
your dad was so cool. He wouldn't do that to anybody else, but he was always yelling out my name.
Just making sure you're okay.
I know. Shout out to Benny and Dalia too.
Yeah.
Okay, so strawberry or grapes?
Strawberry.
Sweet or sour?
Sweet.
Digital or old school?
Old school. Girl, I cannot get this technology down. I feel like old.
I told him, can you show me how to do this? He's like, Google it. Damn.
I literally Google everything too.
Yeah. We would be lost.
And YouTube, like, how you do this?
See, back in the day, we did was encyclopedias, and we had like A through L, and your grandma had M through Z. So we were going to go to her house to borrow a fucking encyclopedia, and your grandma was like, bring my shit back.
And it was missing. Damn it, Carmen.
They bring my old back. That was our knowledge. That's where we got our shit.
Isn't that crazy?
Encyclopedia, and now you got everything on digital. Everything.
Crazy.
Everything, like. You got food taken, they can bring you your groceries, they bring you your food. Like, what the fuck?
And that was ChatGPT. I mean, AI is taking over, girl.
Man, I know. Man, they helped me out a lot, though. But, I mean, that's cool. Well, like that little boy that said they fell in love with the AI and they did it, all this. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you even talk to an AI like that? Like, I'm over here. Like, how do you say this better? Or show me how to do this. This
Translate Spanish.
This fool's all like, yeah, I want to make love or do some shit. So I'm like, God. Okay.
Simmer down.
I know, right? Simmer down. Okay, so vacation or work?
Vacation.
Country or rap?
Country.
Low or high?
Well, let's go back real quick. It depends on what kind of rap, because I don't like certain kinds. So.
Do you like the old school rap?
I like Eminem rap.
Oh, right, me too. Man, Eminem got
I don't like his views a lot, but I like his rap.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, but that's why he is all time. And then I think the black rappers are mad at him because he's better than them.
He's not like a genius.
He is. His words.
Man.
And my son was talking about Eminem. I'm like, what do you know about Eminem? Like, well, you should. He's like, Eminem's cool. I know he is, but you don't need to know his shit. He is. Yeah, I know, right? What's up, Eminem? You want to be on my show? Okay. Expensive or cheap?
It depends. It depends. What am I buying?
Groceries. Cheap. It's like, can we all eat out of this one can? I remember, like, my mom get a bucket of chicken. We go to the park. We're good. Like, you got a bucket, you're good. Press ham cheese, sandwiches, you're good. Try to get these motherfuckers to dinner, and they're like, I don't like that. What is it? Why? I'm like, man, you wouldn't last a day in my fucking life, man. Like, God. My mom, the famous, you eat what I make or you don't eat at all. I went to bed so many times hungry. I wasn't going to eat my mom's shit. I mean, I was tired of chicken. She had boiled chicken, baked chicken, rolled chicken. I mean,
girl, that's my household. What's the chicken?
But when it's boiled, it's No, I know. I do chicken too. My kids are like, I'm like, hey, you want to come over for dinner? Are you having chicken? Like the best. Churches ain't what it used to be like. It's not. Okay, so walk or run?
Okay, so I love running, but I hurt my ankle, both ankles, one year after another.
Oh shit!
So now I have to walk. But
you prefer
like
running?
Yeah.
All right, chill on the couch or go for a walk?
Chill on the couch. I ain't not gonna lie.
Speak out or stay quiet.
Speak out, girl.
Right.
Speak out.
Fishing or shopping?
Fishing, because nobody's there to bother you. You sit there and they fish.
I know. Okay, here's a second game. It's called First Palabra Comes to Your Mind.
Okay.
All right, cake. Cake.
Okay. Eat.
Feet.
Meat.
Sister.
Brother.
Beer.
Nah.
Kids.
Oh, I love.
Days off.
Hell yes.
Family.
Time.
Phone.
Ring.
My boss.
Myself.
Neighbor.
Hi.
Dream.
Lots.
Princess.
My daughter.
Free.
Dumb. Freedom, girl.
Sleep.
Yes. I love sleeping.
Cry.
What? What'd you say?
Heart.
Love.
Shoe.
Put it on.
Finger.
Out of my face.
Chicken. Dinner.
That's dinner, baby.
Dr. Pepper.
I don't like. I do not like.
Chinese.
Eh.
White.
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 Because
Queen.
me. That's me.
Okay. Now the last one is called finish la sentence.
Okay.
I like to.
Sleep.
This morning I
Slept.
only on Wednesday.
Work.
I would never.
I don't know. I do lots of things.
Sorry. I like to keep.
To myself.
Don't ever.
Cross me.
I like to cook like.
Yummy ass food.
I dance like.
Not like I used to.
TikTok is.
Fun. It's fun.
My last boss would say.
Go girl.
My kids are.
The best.
Where are the dumb?
Asses.
Who is my
Friend. My friend.
walking down the
Walking down the street.
2 plus 6
8.
plus 4 minus 2.
Wait, no, girl, wait a second. I need my calculator.
Plus 11 minus 9 plus 4.
I need my calculator.
Okay, squid is my
Squid? Squidward?
SpongeBob likes to.
What does SpongeBob sing?
Millie Vanilli did what wrong?
Everything, girl, everything. Everything. That was a fun game. Where do you get these games from?
I made them up.
Oh, God.
I made them up. Okay, well that comes to the end of our show, of my episode. I want to thank you so much, for being on my show. I really appreciate it. Want to let the people know where they can find you,
Yes.
promote your job?
Thank you so
No
much.
problem.
You're the best. Okay, so on Insta, D like Dale, M Marie, C, DMC, _ Prime Real Estate. That's my handle. On TikTok, Del Camarillo. On Google, Del Camarillo Realtor. And I work with Monument Realty. And call me, 214-469-7501.
Again, slower. That's what they can get at.
And if you're looking to lease by investor sale, contact Dale.
I like that. I like to listen to that.
Thank you.
All right, well, y'all heard it from her. Y'all know where to get a hold of her. If you're looking for a house, go check her out. I am definitely going to check her out because I'm looking for, I don't want to make my dream wait any longer. I've always wanted a home. I wanted a yard. I've always wanted put my kids out there and let them go play. I don't have to,
And put things on the wall.
Yeah, it's I haven't found my home yet. I've been through so many apartments, and it's every time I think that it's home, it's not. Like something happens, or like the neighbors, or just maybe it's just me.
Yeah, tell me your nosy neighbor story.
No, I was thinking, do you have a nosy neighbor story?
I mean, I don't have the best memory, so if something bad happens, I'm like,
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I forgot. But I like your story.
Well, let me tell you about one neighbor that was so ready for me to get out of the neighborhood that they got their kids and them started moving our shit out. Yeah.
No way.
Hi, I'm your nosy neighbor. Yeah, we just didn't like each other. Like, I was too loud for them, and they were just too meaty for me, and it was just like back and forth, constantly, always. And you don't feel, you just don't.
Is
like.
this the same one with the dog poop?
No, I'm done with that bitch. I'm done with that bitch. I wanted to leave her a little surprise when I left, but I was like, I'm gonna be the bigger person.
Good job.
Let somebody else do it. Yeah, but don't. Yeah, pick up your dog shit. That's one of my biggest things. Pick up your dog shit and don't walk behind moving cars. If you don't want to get hit, just don't. Because I don't know why, but it just seems like a lot of motherfuckers when I'm reversing, it's just like telling them, "Come walk behind my car," and then they want to look at me all funny when I was here. I was reversing first. You gotta wait, motherfucker. Why the fuck you just gonna come and get my shit?
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm that one that will fight for that parking spot and they get it. I'm like, bitch, I got you. I'm gonna say,
Falling through the store.
I'm gonna get one of my kids to go get go get the last basket. Okay, well, again, thank you so much for coming, for being a a guest on my show. I really appreciate it. And
Thank you.
you're
Thank
welcome.
your listeners. Thank you.
They're the people. Tell the people.
Thank you, people.
So, like I said earlier, this is my last episode of the season.
Yeah.
Season 2 coming next week. So be on the lookout for season 2. This was my season finale, and I ended it out with a bang. Again, don't forget to hit her up. You know anybody, or you're in the house, in the market for looking, selling, or investing, you know who to hit up. Damn. I like the ring to that. Again, also don't forget that I have a YouTube now, and it's I Survived La Chancla podcast on YouTube. So y'all go subscribe and go check out all the episodes you missed because season 2 is coming.
Yes, definitely.
All right, well, y'all have a good one. Se bañan, se tallan y se toman el agua. Peace. There we go.